cumuliform clouds, which will support areas of rain coming in for your Saturday, but the night ahead featuring dryness and mildness. Temperatures sliding through the 70s. We'll get into the 60s, but probably level off there as the clouds begin to build overnight. We'll highlight those rain chances, intensity, and the drying trend when it starts. All coming up in your Storm Team forecast.
Well, some big changes could be on the way soon for the shelter in Tallahassee. This after members of the United Way of the Big Bend providing some recommendations for the organization. WTXL ABC 27's Christina Resnack has a story.
More involvement from board members, more resources for residents, and a new location. These are just a few of many recommendations made to the Tallahassee Leon Shelter in studies released this week by the United Way of the Big Bend and the University of Central Florida. While the possibility of a new location has been debated for months, volunteer Carrie Roan thinks it should stay right where it is.
I'm opposed to any new location. I think this is central enough, it's close enough to the bus, to the Greyhound depot, it's right in the middle of town.
The Renaissance Community Center partners with the shelter to provide a variety of services for the homeless. Director Mark Lazarus disagrees with Roan.
The recommendations are right on target.
Lazarus says if the shelter is moved, the two organizations could possibly merge together. He hopes to see a location change soon.
I think it's going to happen. The current facility is just not adequate.
Another recommendation made in these studies is the possibility of limiting how long a resident can stay here at the shelter. But opinions on whether that's a good idea or not are mixed among volunteers and residents.
This should be a stopgap measure, not a permanent decision.
It should be maybe made on a case-by-case basis where some individuals are phased out because they're staying too long and taking advantage, and other individuals are allowed to stay based on their circumstances.
No matter what decisions will be made, volunteers say they hope people will look at the good the shelter has accomplished.
In any type of organization, there's going to be people who are critical of it and there's going to be problems. I don't think that those things should overshadow all the good that the shelter does and that the Renaissance Center does and all the good that the volunteers do.
Yes, there are some problems, but the overall aspect of the shelter is favorable.
In Tallahassee, Christina Resnack, WTXL ABC 27, dedicated to you.